SpongeBob's silly bubble trouble. In the whimsical world beneath the sea, where pineapples and jellyfish fields met, SpongeBob SquarePants found himself in a bubbly adventure that would teach him a lesson about patience and the importance of being careful with his bubbly ideas. One sunny day in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob woke up with a twinkle in his eye and a thought as bubbly as the sea itself. "I'm going to create the biggest, most amazing bubble show ever," he declared to his pet snail, Gary. SpongeBob, with a pocket full of bubble solution and a trusty bubble wand, set off to Jellyfish Fields to practice his bubble skills. As he dipped the wand into the solution and blew, magnificent bubbles filled the air, reflecting the colors of the rainbow. Amazed by his bubbly success, SpongeBob couldn't contain his excitement. He decided to invite all his friends for an impromptu bubble show in Jellyfish Fields. Sandy Cheeks, Patrick Star, Squidward Tentacles, and even Mr. Krabs gathered, curious to see SpongeBob's bubbly spectacle. With a grand flourish, SpongeBob dipped his wand into the bubble solution and blew with all his might. The bubble soared into the sky, growing bigger and more dazzling. The friends clapped and cheered, mesmerized by the enchanting display. But, oh dear, SpongeBob got a bit carried away. His bubbles grew so enormous that they started filling Jellyfish Fields, bouncing off the jellyfish and creating a bubbly chaos. Laughter echoed as the friends found themselves surrounded by bubbly trouble. Squidward, with a sigh, said, "SpongeBob, your bubbly enthusiasm is turning into a bubble bonanza. We need to be careful before we're all stuck in bubbles." SpongeBob, realizing his mistake, tried to pop the bubbles with his trusty bubble wand. However, the bubbles were resistant and only grew bigger. The friends found themselves floating inside giant bubbles, giggling and wiggling as they bounced around. Just then, a wise jellyfish named Bubble Buddy floated by. "Hello, friends. Bubbles can be fun, but it's important to be patient and not let them get out of control." With a nod, SpongeBob listened to Bubble Buddy's advice. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and gently blew a bubble banishing tune. The bubbles began to shrink, and soon the friends were back on solid ground. To make amends, SpongeBob invited everyone to a picnic, and to their surprise, Bubble Buddy conjured a magical kind of surprise. SpongeBob and his friends opened the egg, revealing underwater toads that celebrated the bubbly adventure, a bubble-blowing fish and a mini SpongeBob with a bubble wand. As the sun set in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob and his friends laughed about their bubbly mishap, grateful for the lesson learned about patience and the importance of being careful with bubbly ideas. And so, in the whimsical world beneath the sea, where laughter echoed through pineapple houses, SpongeBob and his friends bubbled away, knowing that sometimes a touch of patience could turn a bubbly idea into a sea of joy. The end.